Hi guys. So yeah, I know it's like I just filmed a mukbang off my table here, but it's a home cooked one. I'm feeling a lot better today. I just wanted to update you guys on where I last left you. First, I want to say a huge thank you to all of you Beezers, all of you guys who were there to pick me up when I was feeling down. I do use my platform for that. Like sometimes, sometimes you just need some support from people and just talk it out. And I always say that like I kind of use my platform in a way as therapy.
Excuse me? What do you mean talk it out? You announced your separation and that you were returning to Canada while refusing to dive into details due to privacy. Most of the community already expected it all to be a lie, but I'd be surprised if she's already gonna walk back everything she said.
With being careful to still respect a lot of my privacy, where I can. I think we all know I'm impulsive. I actually bought a ticket to go to Canada, excuse me, which I will show you here. And so I've already canceled it, and so I've lost some money on that, but whatever.
I'm getting the feeling this whole thing was her threatening Sal she was going to leave. Classic manipulator behavior. He might have been upset with her behavior and unwillingness to change, and this is her lashing out in response.
If I just waited a bit longer for my feelings to calm down, I wouldn't have this problem.
Wait for what feelings to calm down? It had been half a day since you two had a live stream together before you grabbed the camera and announced a divorce. Clearly he had said or done something you didn't like, so your instinct is to dangle his golden ticket to Canada in front of his face.
Anyway, I don't want to live in Canada right now. Like I know I said I was going for sure, and at the time that I did that live stream, I really believed in my heart that's what I wanted to do. It's not that I wanted to go to Canada, it's that I wanted to just escape for a while. And I thought maybe that, I don't know, it's honestly going to be a bit of a confusing video because it's like honestly so hard for me to try to convey how I feel. Because, and that's why I changed my thumbnail to I'm confused, because I sometimes am very confused. The life I live here is very different from the one I lived in Canada, and sometimes I just get fed up with everything in my situation, a more domestic life, a life with more responsibilities as a wife.
Gorl, what responsibilities? You have takeout for breakfast, lunch and dinner. You don't clean the house either. You've said so yourself ever since complaining about your sciatica. So what responsibilities exactly?
And Salah is not hard on me compared to, I'm sure, a lot of husbands, like, on their wives. Like, he's pretty lax, he's very understanding. He went and got me some flowers to cheer me up because I wasn't feeling good, and just like a little something, and wrote like on the card like "you're my sweet love" and stuff like that. So he's actually like a really sweet guy with that. But sometimes we all just have really down moments, and for me, I think what it is just all piled up, like, and that's why I'm happier today when I saw the results of my numbers, because I'm like I felt like, oh my gosh, like all these my sciatica was really bad, and I just feel like there was no way out with my health. Like I just felt like burdened by all these health issues, and I felt like I can't change because it's too hard. And so I have a lot of personal issues going on. A lot of self-doubt was creeping in about whether I can be like a good wife, whether I can make the changes like I need to turn my life around. What about our goals, our dreams? Like everything was just like piling on and giving me like huge anxiety.
So he expressed he's unhappy with how you don't do anything to improve your situation and realizes all the goals and dreams you keep talking about are just a fantasy. Instead of trying to change, your response is to leave.
When I get like that, I'm very irritable, so we got in like a bit of a petty argument, and I was mad at the world, I was mad at Salah, I was mad at everything. It wasn't anything like really major, like that I can pinpoint. Like A lot of people were like, I'm sure speculating. I haven't looked around. I'm not doing that anymore for my mental health, but just based on comments that I've deleted because, you know, I could get the general idea of people running with it. What I don't understand is people being like angry, like they were like legit, like you're a scammer.
Well, yeah. Look at your history. You pretend to be sad while barely being able to hide your smirk. Talking about how you don't have money, how you're homeless now, all the while knowing it's a lie.
Like, how am I a scammer? Like, why am I a scammer for going live and talking about my feelings? Like, I didn't ask anybody for a single dime. Like, I didn't ask anyone to help me. I didn't ask anyone to buy my flight. You know, we can take care of ourselves. Thank you very much. I didn't ask anybody for anything. Oh, it's a visa run scam. I don't know how a visa run is a scam. I don't know why people are so obsessed with whenever, if I have to travel, what my visa status is. But I really don't get that. So I'm just going to ignore that. But yes, I did block some regular people who were insulting my husband because it's my channel, it's my corner of the internet, he's a part of my life. I'm not forcing people to like somebody, but if you at least can't come here and disrespect my people that I love. So that's how it's gonna work. If you don't like it, I'm sorry, but I'm here to entertain you guys, not really like give you free reign on, you know, insulting people I love and interfering in my personal life. So yeah, I don't mind sharing some things about my life with you guys, but sometimes it gets taken too far. And those comments were just like way whack. Like, here we go again. I know she's going to change her mind. But it doesn't affect your life whatsoever, you know? So that's fine. I understand. I'm very frustrating sometimes. That's just how I am. You know, like I've always been that way. I'll continue to try to mature in that way and get a hold of it. In the meantime, I'm just, like I've said in the videos before I've done this, I'm torn sometimes between my home there, my home here, but I realized that I don't have a home there anymore. I don't have anything to go back to except my family, but I don't want to stay at my mom's. I don't want to stay with my mom. It's a full house there, and I don't want to stay somewhere putting my family in jeopardy because people know where I am. I don't want people to know where I am. I don't want people to drive by. I don't want people to harass my family and myself while I'm there. And it has happened before many times, and I don't want that. My aunt's house, I've stayed with her, but it's so small. She has like a small 1-bedroom. I don't have a car anymore, so it's like I have a home and we have a vehicle here, and I have my pets. That's another thing. Like when I look at my pets, like how can I leave them? Like I'm still getting over the trauma. Like it was traumatic for me what I did, like rehoming them. Well, one being stolen and then one rehoming. That was really traumatic for me. Like I still deal with that, and to have to do that all over again, like with my pets, like it's just, I don't know if can't do it. I have my pets here. I have a new home here I've built. You don't realize how much you're going to miss that until you actually go to leave. Like I booked the ticket, and I had Salah like, don't go. Like I don't know. We can't live without each other. You know how like when you love somebody, imagining your life without them is really, really hard. I think I'm on the right track with my health, because I have a video later showing some numbers and things like that. I have some health updates coming up. Health update mukbang. So we'll see, but I just wanted to let you know that I'm gonna stick it out. When times get tough, I am very impulsive and I just rush to do something drastic, and I have to learn to like seriously just sleep on it. It just, Salah was like, you're impulsive, just sleep on it. And he's right, like I should just really take the time to, yeah. But I was really upset in my live stream. I don't have good days all the time, but I haven't had like a bad cry breakdown like that since that. It's been a long time, and maybe I need to do that more, because I do have a lot on my plate. I've taken on a lot. I've been going through a lot. Maybe that was just like, that was kind of cathartic, and for me, wanting to just be alone and be single, and I do that when I have that self-doubt. I say I feel like I have so many health problems, it's almost like a way to like sabotage what I got going on, because I feel like it's just gonna crumble because of me. Like I have so much self-doubt.
Or do you rather want to stuff your face without a partner holding you accountable more than you want to flaunt a fake marriage?
On my abilities as a partner, on everything. Like I just get very like insecure sometimes, and instead of having to deal with heartache, I just kind of want to just like cut it off and be alone and just be at peace, and to deal with all my issues and just be alone and not burden somebody else, and all this self-doubt. I guess I just maybe needed to hear also, like from Salah, like I love you, and like if I didn't love you I wouldn't be like going through all these things, fighting for your health, taking you to appointments, blah blah blah. I am feeling a lot better today. Yeah, I kind of wish I hadn't gone and booked a flight, but it's already canceled. So like literally I booked it and like an hour later I canceled it, and I think it was like the booking made it like a finality for us, and be like, no, like we can't live without each other. You can't. He's like, you can't go, and I'm like, I can't leave everything here. Like I love my apartment, I love this place. I love our cherry Tiggo. It's the new Kia. You guys have to get used to that. It's the new Kia, okay? Inshallah, we'll travel and we'll do so many things here. I want to go back to Failaka Island. I want to do lots of winter camping. Like, we'll do a lot of winter camping, guys. Whenever I come, and I want to like make it very clear, whenever I come on and if I break down and everything like that, I don't want sympathy or pity or money or anything. I just want you to listen. The attention is more valuable to me, like somebody listening to me, than any money, anything. I guess that's it. That's my explanation. I've had some really disrespectful comments, like take off that hijab, blah blah blah. First of all, the hijab is not going to come off. Like no matter if I ever get divorced or whatever, it has nothing to do with that. That's like, you know, like it's God. You can still be Muslim and not wear hijab though, but it's also a cultural thing. Like, so it's cultural. It was ordained by Allah. You're supposed to wear it in Islam, but it's also just, I don't know. I just find those comments really gross. So I just delete them and block and goodbye. I guess that's about it. But thanks for listening, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!